Every once in a while, a single question can completely change the direction of your life. And not because somebody is giving you a magic answer, but because the question forces you to see something differently. I've noticed in my life, some of the biggest changes didn't come from advice. They came from questions that I started to ask myself. And really, it's questions that made me pause and reflect and sometimes rethink everything. So today, I'm sharing 10 questions that have changed my life, and they have the power to change your life as well. Welcome to Passion Pivot. I'm AC, and this channel is about reinventing yourself, creating new opportunities, and building a life that actually excites you. So, if you're thinking about your next chapter, you're in the right place. These are in no particular order, but the first question is this what I want to be doing? I think sometimes we get so busy living our lives that we forget to step back and ask, is this actually what I want in life? Is this the job, the routine, the direction? And this question is not about judging where you are, it's about deciding where you want to go. So I think it's a very important question to start with. The next question would be, why am I worrying? And at this ripe old age, I try not to worry because worry can quietly control your decisions, and that's not really the best thing. So when I started asking myself why I was worried, I realized something interesting. Most of the time, the worry wasn't about my reality. It was about imagined outcomes. And many of the things that we worry about don't even happen. So no worries. The next one is, why do I like X more than I like Z? Why do I like Coke more than I like Sprite? This is a powerful question about self awareness. Why do certain areas excite you more than others? Why do certain environments energize you? Why do certain people fill you with energy? And I think the more you understand what naturally draws you in, the easier it becomes to design your life around those things. So the next one is very important. It's, how do I want the world to be different because I was in it? And this question moves your focus beyond success, and it makes you think about impact and legacy. So what problems do you want to solve? What do you want to build? Who do you want to help? Even small contributions can change someone's world. And on the flip side of that is another question, and that's, how do I want to be different because I lived in the world? We often think about what we want to achieve, but it's just as powerful to ask, who do I want to become? Do I want to be more curious? Do I want to be more courageous? Do I want to be more thoughtful? Life isn't about just shaping the world around you. I think it's important to remember that while you're living life, life is also shaping you. The next one is something that I pay a ton of attention to as I age, and that's, what is my body telling me? I think our bodies often notice things before it resonates in our mind. So is it stress? Is it exhaustion? Is it excitement? Pay attention to how your body reacts to certain situations, and it can really reveal what's aligned and what's not. So sometimes discomfort is a signal of something needing to change. And next up, we have, where am I wrong? This question requires humility, but it's powerful because growth often begins when we're willing to challenge our own assumptions about ourselves. So when you ask, where might I be wrong? You really open a door to learning something new, and learning keeps you evolving. The next one would be, what do I love to practice? And this is really one of my favorite questions. So it's not like once in a while, but when you enjoy practicing something over and over, it's because things are aligned. So because it's something that you're willing to practice, it's often something that you're probably really good at. So maybe it's tennis, maybe you're good at solving math problems. It could be any host of things, but really just start to hone in on the things that excite you and the things that you're really good at. I think this next one is really critical for a lot of people in my generation, and it's, where could I work less and accomplish more? Sometimes we think that the solution is all about working harder, but really it's more about working smarter. So, what activities create the most impact? What work actually moves your life forward? So, focusing on the right things can change everything. And lastly, what if I didn't? I love this one. What if I didn't? It's a powerful question to ask yourself before making a decision. If I didn't take this opportunity, what if I didn't try? What if I didn't pursue the thing that I keep thinking about? Sometimes imagining the regret of not acting is the very motivation that we need to move forward. The truth is, the right question at the right time can completely shift your perspective. And when your perspective changes, your decisions change. When your decisions change, your life changes. So maybe the most important thing that you can do for yourself today isn't finding all the answers. It could just be asking yourself better questions. I'm AC, this is Passion Pivot, and if this video made you think, share it with someone who might need it. I'll see you in the next video.